How do you become a more calm and confident public speaker? Hi, I'm Tim Barnaby. I'm a certified world-class speaking coach. I have been a part of and delivered many speeches and presentations over my 20-year business career. Let me ask you a question. Do you get nervous when you have to stand up in front of people, whether it's 10 or 1,000? Do you find that when you're giving a presentation or a speech that sometimes you just don't know what to say, or that you have to refer to your notes all of the time in order to get through whatever it is that you're delivering? And do you find that when you have to deliver a presentation, it's considered to be something that's dreadful, that you just absolutely hate having to do so? These are common problems that people suffer through within their public speaking careers. And you might be thinking, well, I'm not actually a public speaker, but let me tell you, if you're delivering a speech for your family at a wedding, or perhaps at an event that your friends and family are putting on, or perhaps you're giving presentations to sell your ideas in the business that you operate or that you work within, you are a public speaker. And there are certain things that public speakers generally do that can show them to be not as confident as others. Usually it's things like looking at their notes all of the time when reading just off of their slides. Or worse, the slides are on the PowerPoint presentation that's being shown behind them, and they constantly look back to read off of the screen behind them. And then of course you have those nervous speakers who stumble and fumble through the words all of the time. There are a couple of things that you can do today, starting today, that will help you become a more confident and calm public speaker. So the first thing is this. I would suggest, number one, preparing your presentation or speech in advance. Far too many speakers will be doing last-minute touches or really just writing out the final things that they want to say just before they're about to go on the stage in which they're presenting. And this is a problem because they've not had enough time to internalize it and understand the material that they're about to deliver. And that's what's also going to become a problem for them being more confident in front of their audience. So spend the time going through the material, writing out your thoughts, and clearly making sure that you have the right words in the right places so that you come across as being confident when you are speaking. The second thing I would suggest is that you rehearse. Now, I want you to think of your favorite sports team, or perhaps a favorite television show or movie that you enjoy watching on a regular basis. Do you think that those athletes or those actors got the words or the plays right on the very first time that they took the stage or the playing field? No, they had been rehearsing or practicing well in advance. Athletes come to the field hours before game time to do drills and rehearse the plays that they'll be doing throughout the game. And so the time that it actually does happen, it's actually been done several times, probably in their head as well as they go through a mental exercise. Even this video tip, this is not the first time that I am doing it. I've had several opportunities to practice in advance of delivering this to you. So make sure that once you've got all of your material prepared in advance, that you're going through the steps of rehearsing it, preferably in front of a different audience so that they can give you some feedback on how you could improve. And then finally, being calm on stage really is a mindset shift. And in order to change your mindset, you need to be able to do something a little bit different versus nervously showing up and setting up equipment. So a couple of things that you could do. Number one, some people like to listen to music. And if that's you, I would strongly encourage you to do so. It doesn't have to be hours on end. 15 minutes before, just put on your favorite song, tune out to get ready. Or maybe you meditate. Maybe this is something that you can just take some quiet time by yourself and reflect on you delivering in front of your audience confidently on stage. Third, there's a great TED Talk on YouTube that you can find, Amy Cuddy, C-U-D-D-Y, and she speaks about power poses. And this is something that you can watch, and she can explain a little bit more in detail than I can, but generally setting yourself up in a confident standing pose. Perhaps it's your hands on your hips, or at least stand firm with your chest out a little bit, knowing that you have done all of the prep work in advance. You know your material inside and out. You've calmed your nerves before you've gone in, and you are ready to deliver the message because you have rehearsed it several times. Take that confidence with you on stage, because that's what's going to make you stand out in front of your ideal audience. Now, I hope you found this tip useful. Could you do me just a small favor? If you liked what you saw here, share it with your friends and family and your social networks. Maybe there's somebody out there today that you know could use these tips, and I'd love for you to get the message out to them. And if you click on the subscribe button, you'll be notified when I provide you my next public speaking tip. And if you do use these tips, I'd love to hear how it went on your next speech or presentation. So put the comments below. And if there's something that you're struggling with in your public speaking needs right now, send me an email. Let me know how I can help you. Thanks for watching today. I look forward to sharing another quick tip video with you very soon. But until then, here's to your speaking success.